Okay, so for number 37, they gave us 2 points. 0, 2 is our y-intercept, 8, 0 is our x-intercept, and they want us to write a line in standard form. And our general equation for standard form is ax plus by is equal to c. This is our just general equation. So we can actually first write our line in slope intercept form, which you know is y is equal to mx plus b, and then we're gonna kind of rearrange. We're gonna rearrange from slope intercept to standard form. So step number 1 is we want to calculate our slope. And you know how to do that. Our slope is m is equal to y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. Yeah. So we're going to say up here we have x1, y1, and right here we have x2, y2. So we're going to plug in y1 is 2 minus y2 is 0. Okay, x1 is 0 minus x2 is 8. 2 minus 0 is 2. 0 minus 8 is 8, but it's going to be negative. So we have negative 2/8. And I am going to simplify this. So I'm going to divide by 2, and I get negative 1 over 4. Okay, so that's our slope. M is equal to negative 1/4. Okay. Now we can actually write this in slope-intercept form, because if we remember our slope-intercept form equation, we need our slope and we need our y-intercept. And luckily enough, they gave us our y-intercept already, and we already just found the slope. So writing our line in slope-intercept form, I'm going to get y is equal to our slope, which is right here, negative 1/4 x plus b, our y-intercept, is 2. Okay? So, but this is in slope-intercept form. And we want our line to be in standard form. Okay? So, how we convert it is we want to multiply through, well, first, I'm going to go off of what Khan Academy says. So Khan Academy says, first, let's put variables, meaning our x and our y variable, on one side of the equation. So right now in our slope-intercept form, we have y only on one side and we have x here. So we need to move our x over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move our x term. So I'm going to add 1/4 x, add 1/4 x. So these cancel out. So now I have y plus 1/4 x is equal to 2. Okay? Now the second thing we have to do is multiply equation, so every term, by denominator. So whatever the denominator is, that's what we multiply the equation by. So we have y plus 1/4 x is equal to 2. I'm going to multiply this whole thing by our denominator, which is 4. Okay, so I'm going to multiply by 4. That means I'm going to distribute this 4 to all three terms, the y, the 1/4 x, and the 2. So when I do 4 times y, I get 4y. When I do 4 times 1/4, they cancel out, so I just have x. And when I do equals, right, 4 times 2 is 8. And that is in standard form. We can see that 4, right? Our standard form is ax, whoops, these are kind of switched around, but it's okay. So we have ax plus by equals c, so this would be our by plus ax is equal to c, right? So our 4 is our b, our 1, invisible 1 is our a, and then our c is 8, right? And we have our y and our x. So yeah, I hope that helps. And just to show my work right here, right? The whole point of multiplying by 4 is to get rid of this denominator. So I'm going to just show my work. When I do 1/4 times 4, right? I can write 4 as 4 over 1, right? We have 1 times 4 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 divided by 4 is equal to 1. So that's how I get this 1x right here, because this 4 cancels out with the 1/4. I hope that makes sense. If you need me to do another problem, let me know. But yeah, so recap really quick. They gave us 2 points, our y-intercept and our x-intercept. We can find the slope, right, between 2 points, doing y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2 to get our slope. Then I can write a line in slope-intercept form because we just found our slope and they gave us the y-intercept. So I just plug those in. I plug in for m, I plug in for y, or for b, right? And so now I have this equation. Sorry, that's my cat. And so now we can go from slope-intercept form to standard form by first putting the variables on one side of the equation. So I'm going to move my x over to the side where my y is at. And then we're going to get rid of this denominator by multiplying every single term by whatever the denominator is, okay? And then your equation should look something like this, where you have a y and an x on one side, a constant that it's equal to. There should be no fractions, right? We also usually want our a term to be positive, so if it's not, you're going to want to multiply through with a negative. But yeah, that's what it should end up looking like, okay?